was the moment you realized private school is overrated? I was 13 when my parents disowned me, and it was the best day of my life, because that's when they shipped me off to an elite Swiss boarding school. You see, up until this point, my parents were abusive as hell, so even being surrounded by preppy white boys and having constant imposter syndrome was better than living at home. I thought I would be the only one that felt like an outcast, until 3 months later when I met my saving grace. It came in the form of a boy with a beat-up backpack and homemade haircut named Randy. As soon as he walked into the dining room, everyone went silent. I was going to ask him to sit beside me and my friends, when suddenly my roommate Jake grabbed my arm. Don't. The last scholarship kid we had stole 3 Rolexes and someone's MacBook before getting expelled. I wanted to tell Jake I knew what it felt like to not belong, but I also remembered eating alone my first month before they accepted me. So instead, I just nodded and tried to tell myself that if I had to earn my spot here through hell, so did he. But what they did to him over the next few weeks still keeps me up at night. It started small. The library installed a metal detector that only he had to walk through. Rich kids would spill things on his clothes specifically because they knew he couldn't afford to replace them. And instead of fighting back, he did something even worse. He was kind. When his mom sent homemade cookies, he shared them with everyone, including the kids who tortured him. I watched him pick up a $50 bill on the floor and ask everyone who it belonged to. It was one of those high school situations when you don't know who's telling the truth, so you choose to stay out of it. But then came Legacy Week. For those who don't know, it's a week where if your parents went to the school, then you can beat up kids whose parents didn't. All in the